Welcome to the Pastime Picks Podcast. I am Keith, Vintage Sport Flips,
aka the Joker of 49ers, or the
49ers clown. You don't know what my costume is?
You're clown of 49ers, or 49ers.
No, it's more specific than that.
Okay,
more specific than that.
Well, I'm the king of pennants still. So
he's the king of pennants. I'm Keith, Vintage Sport Flips, but dressed as the ass clown himself, Kyle Shanahan. Andy.
Oh, okay.
Kyle Shanahan right here.
It's an awfully aggressive start.
I know it's an aggressive start. But yeah, I found the clown suit at a yard sale, so I had to figure, hey, pay $1 for an official Mummers clown outfit. It got the tassels with the little. So the hat was separate. The hat I already had. But
I'm sure you'll be swapping it or selling it later down the road anyway. But
the hat is listed for sale. Yeah.
Okay. So you're just. Nice. And I will be making a grand entrance. I didn't want to just jump into it because I feel like my costume needs a little introduction. Not an introduction. Needs to be sort of viewed from afar. So not from afar, but like it needs a full thing to understand what it actually is.
So we're gonna. I'll interpret for him what he's saying over there. So we're gonna let Andy unveil his costume at our first segment. I don't know what it is. It's a surprise to me too. So we shall see soon enough. What's up, Christopher Nutter? How's it going, man? What's up, Mark? Mark.
Hey, Christopher.
So, guys, Thanksgiving Eve. Is it Hallows Eve? Is that today, Andy? What do they call it? All
Hallows Eve. I guess. Yeah.
Today?
Something like that.
I guess that's today. I don't really know what that is, but anyway, I think it's today. But we're doing a Halloween themed draft today. We're
spooktacular.
Yeah. So we're going to be drafting our favorite witches and wizards, and we figured to give it a little more broad than just witches. It'll be a fun one. I
think it would have been tough just to draft witches, honestly. I don't think.
Yeah. It gives us a little more leeway.
This is a little tougher for me to sort of, to not almost pick like the same character every time.
For sure.
The same show or movie.
Andy, by the way, my full costume was not just this. It was also this. A latex butt mask, but I wore this thing once to try it on, and I got my skin was burning. I think I was reacting to this latex. Probably not the highest quality manufacturer.
Oh, you don't say?
Yeah, I don't say. But I also don't think I could have talked well into the mic with that on. So
may have improved your enunciation a little bit. You never know.
It couldn't make it any worse. I think, but it'd be muffled at least.
Yeah.
So I went without the official ass mask there. Harry, yes, definitely. I didn't check the weather, but it looked like I didn't see any weather. Let me check the weather right now. But I will be there. I know Harry's going to the same flea market as I am tomorrow, Andy. So I'll probably run into Harry.
Ah, very nice.
Big place though. We were there together before, and we didn't run into each other. So
okay.
Perfect weather. So I will be there, Harry. Hopefully I run into you. I won't be dressed like this, so don't be looking for a Kyle Shanahan at Columbus.
Oh boy.
All right. Eddie. So, by the way, I mean, both teams, big wins.
Yeah. They put up, that was one of the weirdest games I think I've ever seen. They put up 52 points and Jared Goff had 80 yards passing. So go figure.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was pretty wild.
Christopher, we didn't go over parameters of that yet, but I think you could do it either way. You take them all or you take one and the rest are not counted. Like there's a couple that count as that. Right.
I would agree. I think so. I don't think I really have, my list is not going to be too hard to suss out. I don't think I have.
Yeah.
But
there's two that are in the vein of as what Christopher talked about on Hocus Pocus. So there's two groups of people that I might pick.
Okay. Okay.
All right. But both teams, big win for the Eagles on the road against a desperate Bengals team. Lions really rolled up on the Titans.
Yeah.
So, how about the end of the? I don't know. Dan's not here, but how about the end of that Bears game, man?
Wow, that was just insane. Actually,
yeah.
I was watching it. I mean, I'm sure you were rooting more for the Bears, and I was rooting more for the Commanders. Although I don't know, maybe you don't care that much, but
no, I will say I root against NFC East teams, especially when they're leading the division. But I'm finding it harder to root against Commanders than I have against Dallas, just because they're team that had a terrible owner for so long. The franchise, the fan base is starving for any kind of team you could root for. So it's like a little harder to root against them, but I'm definitely not rooting for them. And I was rooting against the Hail Mary, I'll say, but
they got a little lines to them in terms of like, they've been kind of beat down for quite some time. And like I think ownership's different. I mean, that Lions really never had a horrible owner like him, but
yeah. Oh, absolutely. That's a big part of it. But how about the dude, the corner who's didn't realize the play started, ragging on the fans, and he was the guy supposed to be covering. What's his name? What's it?
Boxing out. I think it was.
He was on the Cowboys at some point.
Yeah. I know what you're talking.
Not Brown, Zach, or whatever it is. I mean, he knows who he is. So, I mean, that's insane. Never. I mean, 100 games.
Noah Brown, I think is his name.
Noah Brown. Yeah, it was a Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've watched, thousands of games. I've been to 100 games in person, and you can see more at the game than you can on TV. Like, they don't always show. Yep. And I've never seen a player taunting the fan base during a play, let alone the penultimate play in a game.
One of the most bizarre things I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And it was like the other thing too, maybe if he was like over there to start or something, but like the play was like going on for like 10 or 15 seconds.
Oh yeah. He was rolling around back there for a long time.
In his defense, he did get back in time to volleyball it up to Noah Brown. But I think he probably was like freaked out that practically the ball was in the air by the time he got there. And he didn't really know what to do. So
the coach said it was his responsibility to cover Noah Brown. Yeah. So wild end.
All right. Well, let's hop into it.
Yeah. So Andy, last week, another victory for yours truly over here. It was tight. It was tight, but I mean, the right side came on top there. That was our sports video game draft. Pulled that one down. So I'm opening up a pretty sizable lead there, a 6-game lead.
I need some help. I need some help, guys. Come on.
Yeah. What's up, Dan? How's it going, man?
Hey, Dan.
I'll ask you, Dan. Do you know who this costume is, Dan, right now? Can you any guess who I might be?
Besides an idiot?
Yeah, that I'm always dressed as. Yeah.
Well, Dan susses out who you might be. Let's
I'm getting up the wheel of names here.
Okay.
Dan, we're also just talking about the Bears, right? The Commanders' end of the game, so I don't want to bring that up.
Absolutely insane. Yeah, we'll keep that quiet.
Class for media. No, I am Harry and Dan. I'm Kyle Shanahan, the ass clown. And I said earlier that I did bring, there's an ass mask, but my skin reacted to this cheap latex, so I couldn't wear that. Plus I wouldn't be able to talk into the mic well. So just going with just straight up Kyle Shanahan, ass clown.
There you go.
All right, let's get the wheel of names up here, Andy.
All right.
Andy, I think I knew my face up there this week again.
Oh, geez.
The real king of Pennants is on the wheel.
All right. Really soaking this up. You don't get a prize at the end of this, right?
Prize of what?
For being the king of this.
The king. Right there, the king wins it.
All right. Yeah, that was a rough game, Dan. That's I'm a Lions fan, so I was rooting against you a little bit, but yeah, I've never seen anything like that, to be honest.
Yeah.
For the king.
Sorry, I had to use that. All right. So witches and wizards were drafting this week. So there only could be one number one. I wanted the number one pick for this draft pretty strongly. I never get the number one pick either. I've been robbed.
That's true.
It cost me a lot of wins, like your the Olympic one with Michael Phelps. I mean, that was like.
Is that what you think? No, I think it's just picked better at the rest.
Clear number one. But I'm going to go with first one of the best literary characters, best literary works of fiction and history. Our friend J.R.R. Tolkien. I'm going Gandalf the Grey. I mean, amazing character. Both the animated Gandalf, the book Gandalf, and all the movie, the recent movies. Or not really that recent, but they're the live action movies. So Gandalf.
You have something in common too, didn't you? You had a kidney stone one time, and you said, "You shall not pass."
Never had a kidney stone, but I'd like the humor. That's a great line too. He's got a great line.
Yeah, definitely.
Great quotable line.
All right. Well, Yeah, that's a good. I mean, it's a good solid pick. I think you have to go that one number one.
Yeah.
My question is, where do I go here? This is a little bit tougher. I do it back to back. I'm going to go with. I have a feeling a fair amount of people will be drafted. You okay over there?
Yeah, his hair is like, it's not the highest quality clown hair here.
I do have a feeling maybe a fair amount of people will be drafted from this, but I'm going to go with Dumbledore as my number one. So obviously from the Harry Potter franchise, I was not a huge Harry Potter fan. My girlfriend started reading a bunch of started reading through all of them, and so we were watching some of the movies as well. But obviously a classic, kind of a similar feel and vibe as Gandalf, maybe not as it's a little bit more PG-13 as opposed to R-rated Gandalf, I guess. Not that he's
yeah, I mean, I'll call him R-rated, but definitely doesn't have the strength and the overall greatness.
Well, I don't think he was trying to be all that.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's a second pick, but still it's like a distant second, right? Would you agree? Yeah, I think you're great. Aldous, is that his name? Aldous?
Who's that?
Aldous Dumbledore.
Oh, yeah. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. My son's reading them right now, and I was so proud. Speaking of our first two picks here, I was so proud. He was laying in bed before going to sleep recently, and he was reading The Hobbit. And I'm like I've been trying to get him to read The Hobbit for like a decade.
I know.
Right? And he was reading it.
Yeah.
And then he put it down and started reading Harry Potter and never went back to The Hobbit. Now he's like several books into the Harry Potter series. I mean, he's seen all the movies. He's probably read them before, but hopefully he gets back to The Hobbit.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
All right. So Andy, so first segment, Andy's going to do a wardrobe change to his costume during the clip right here. This is a new segment. It's a little different. First segment, we played a blooper reel. Well, before we do that, let me hit this. I want to explain it. We'll just hit this first. All right. So we did a blooper reel before. We played it at the way out of our video. I don't think a lot of people saw it because it was at the very an hour and a half into the video or the live. So probably not a ton of people saw it. This one I figured to make into a segment. It's a minute long, so it'll give Andy a second to change. So here's our blooper reel. So basically what these are
cringe.
These are clips that we edit and cut out of some of our pre-recorded stuff. So didn't make the editing room floors, but if they're funny enough, I save it. We put it in the in this little segment here. So here we go, our blooper reel. But we booed, but we boo. But we do beat.
Do beat? What are you saying? You're not even saying English anymore. Do beat. What are you trying to say, actually?
But we do both have the same box.
Okay.
Hold on.
Got Jalen Pickett. NBA debut, Anthony Black. We got it. Entertainment everywhere.
Yeah, we have like 2 videos every day for you guys on one of these, on these
whether you like it or not.
Yeah, we're forcing ourselves down your throat. Cut that out.
It sounded so much better in your head.
Oh, not good.
I knew as soon as you went down that path, it was going to end bad. I knew where you were going.
Is that a bowling pin?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. A very shapely bowling pin. All right. That was a good guess, though. I wasn't sure what you were when I saw you in the little screen down below dressing up. All right, very nice.
Uh-oh.
Got lost a little bit of point.
Oh, man, this is not the best.
It's not a sitting costume, I don't think.
No.
Probably tuck your top of your earphones over top the point forward, or you don't have to, but
it's the worst. All right. bowling pin.
Thanks, King. Thanks, Dan. Yeah, it was a funny one. That the last one. I mean, I felt I wasn't sure we wanted to put that in there, but it was like because I said that a couple times. We kept messing it up.
Yeah. No, it's some good stuff in there, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
There we go. So Andy, let's get back to the draft, and then we'll do our giveaway this week, guys, for our next segment, the sales of the week segment. Since it's Halloween Eve, we have we're gonna give away a pair of vintage packs, a pair of Nightmare on Elm Street, or not a pair, a Nightmare on Elm Street sticker pack, and an '89 Don Russ baseball card pack. Andy, you know what you can pull out of the '89 Don Russ?
No, I don't. What?
Ken Griffey Jr. rookie.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. So that's what we're pulling there. What's up, Thrift Miner? Yeah, we got a bowling pin. Yeah. Oh, even think of the ball. Reverse, little revenge there in the ball.
Ooh.
Yeah, we got a bowling pin and we got Kyle Shanahan on this side. So
oh my god, this thing is gonna be so hot though. I'm telling you. I'm already sweating.
All right, let me get the draft board back up here. So we're drafting witches and wizards, and Andy, I took Gandalf round 1 or first pick. Andy took Dumbledore, the second pick. So what do you got on the wrap round, Andy?
All right, so on the flipperoo, I'm going to go with somebody. I think also one of the most well-known wizards of our day, or not our day, but of our, I guess, growing up and stuff that we kind of liked, and that's Merlin. Merlin from the Knights of the Round Table, and
there's a couple movies, probably, right?
Yeah, but he's kind of one of the most, I think, iconic wizards of our growing up, at least.
What was there a book he was into, like Merlin? Like it's not in like the Canterbury Tales kind of thing. Was he in some sort of literary work too?
I don't. He may have been in stuff, but yeah, I don't know if I'm trying to think where he was. I mean, he's always obviously known from the Knights.
It's like a 1981 movie. Yeah, or Sword in the Stone too. The movie I think he was in. Yeah, that's good. Classic wizard there. I'm going less classic wizard.
Okay,
but I mean, and an evil wizard, but great movie from our childhood. You don't think of him as a wizard, but he's definitely a wizard, sorcerer, warlock kind of creature, whatever. Character. I'm going David Lopan.
Lopan.
Yeah.
MFer.
Yeah. Did you have him on your list?
Of course. I thought he was gonna slip to me at the end.
No. Lopan was awesome, man.
Yeah.
Lopan was the bomb back in the late 80s.
Egg Shen.
Yeah. Lopan.
When he talks through that little, I can't believe you took David Lopan.
I love David Lopan.
I didn't think you would take that. I didn't know you were as big of a Big Trouble in Little China fan.
Oh, I love Big Trouble in Little China as a kid. And I actually forced my wife and son to watch that with me like 3-4 months ago. They made it through like 20 minutes and then left. And I finished it.
Makes sense.
I mean, not their style. It didn't hold up as well, but it still wasn't bad.
I know, Dan, to be honest, it's like you have to do a little bit of work, honestly, to get the good ones, really, and to make sure you don't miss anybody. All right. Okay. You kind of stole. I thought that was going to be a late round pick for me. I was really eyeing him up. I felt
like I was going to steal that one from you.
Yeah, that's a top 10 movie of all time for me, I think, or probably even top 5. I love that friggin' movie.
That was going to be my second overall pick too.
Okay.
So I the fact that it came around to me it was pretty nice.
Yeah. Well, you did well. You did well. All right. Sale of the week.
Yeah, definitely, King. It's I mean that his character. It's really blanking on the main guy's name, man. Not Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Great. I mean, he's one of the greatest characters in movie history. Just like so cool, like like any kind of danger. Very cool character.
I like when he's like when they're in the elevator and they drank that stuff and they're like, yeah, feeling pretty good. You're feeling pretty good.
Yeah, that's a great scene. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some good people in that too. And I think we brought this up before, but that Raiden from Mortal Kombat is done after the energy guy or the lightning guy.
The guy lightning out of his fingers.
Mm-hmm.
He's the best like enemy guy. I mean Lopan's
the first guy I didn't really understand what he does. The other guy like blows up, but like he's interesting. But the first guy's just like good with blades or something. It's weird.
I feel like the lightning guy, that guy blew up because they cast.
No. Well, the other guy, the bigger guy, like gets really mad and explodes. Okay. His whole body explodes. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway. Yeah, we'll have to. We can watch that, stream it on Twitch at some point if we ever get that going. We can stream a
deep
Pastime Picks stream of Yeah. All right. Well, let's get to sales of the week. So in this segment, me and Andy show each other our sales of the week, guess the selling prices. We want to get within 10% to win. Want the chat to guess along as well. Third item overall. So my second item, we're going to do the giveaway for the pair of vintage packs. Get a Nightmare on Elm Street horror sticker pack. You can get a Johnny Depp rookie card out of that. And then an 89 Don Russ wax pack and get the little Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. So
very cool, King. Yeah, we're contemplating starting up a Twitch type of thing to play some old retro like sports games that we played growing up as a kid, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be fun. We got to figure out how to do it.
Unfortunately, we're not as big a tech people on that side, I don't think.
I'm a little bigger than Andy, but I'm not huge, right? He's less boomer over here.
Okay.
King, but I don't recognize the name, so I appreciate you hanging out, man. Or maybe you have been here before. Maybe you know it, Andy.
No, I don't recognize.
Okay. So Andy, quick question. You want for this first item, memorabilia or card?
Let's go what do we want to do? Let's do card because I want the memorabilia to be better for the giveaway, I think.
Well, that's gonna be memorabilia regardless. This is the first item is gonna be different anyway. But here we go. I'll show you this.
Awesome, King. Thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks for
coming out. Thanks for being here, man. So here we go. Card. This is well, first, you know who this gentleman is, Andy?
I believe that is Ben Franklin.
You nailed it. Nailed it.
It's got a crease through his head. It's probably not a great.
It does. Not as if we would be predicting the grades on our channel, that would be a 5.
Yeah, no, we're notorious for over guessing.
Yeah, we're doing some unboxing of cards we had graded, and we predict before we send it off, and then see how we did, and we haven't done that well.
No, not at all.
Yeah. But this is a 1911, Andy. Let me find the 1911 T68 American Tobacco Heroes of History card of Benjamin Franklin.
Interesting. Okay.
A back-to-back home run.
Yeah.
We got a little. Thanks, Dan. Yeah, keep us up to date.
Yankees are up, I think 3-0. Looks like. This looks like the T206 cards. This is from you said like the 20s, right?
No, 1911. So this is contemporary to T206.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This
looks
in really good condition.
Bengals tobacco, it's called.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, aside from the crease, like the coloring is really good, and and it's like it looks better than most cards for sure.
No, it's a good, attractive looking card for sure.
Yeah. Let's got to take a step back and. This thing sketches me out a little bit. I hate costumes.
Oh yeah, family, Shane. Sorry to hear that, man. But yeah, enjoy that. Enjoy your time with the family, and thanks for popping in, man.
Yeah, appreciate it. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, Mark's in at $55.99. You know, Mark's a card guy.
I know.
He knows his stuff. Christopher Nutter's in at $35.99.
Yeah, I'm. I mean, it's not. I don't think that Ben Franklin's were super huge back then. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they're super collectible card wise, but it's just the fact that it's so old and it's in really nice condition. That's the only thing. Or I mean, nice by nice I mean coloring and sort of quality of that. There's crease in it, of course.
Yeah. And Shane, I saw your guess, $17.50 for Shane, $45.50 for Dan. King Kyron X is in at $27. Shane, if you're still here in 2 items, which I know you might not be, we're doing a pack giveaway of the 89 Donruss and a Nightmare on Elm Street sticker pack for Halloween. So if you're here, even if you can't hear us, you can just, it's the it'll be my third item, or the third item overall. 2 items from now.
Thanks, Ron. Hopefully everybody that's coming in now can tell what I am. I want it to be something else, but I am a bowling pin. So just so you know.
Bowling pin, and I'm 49ers coach. As clown, Kyle Shanahan. I'll say it.
You're going to keep bringing that up as much as you can. All right. Real life in at $9.99. I'm going to go a little bit higher than this, than anybody, which is usually the wrong thing to do, but I do it anyway. I'm going to go with soda. Okay, soda's.
I like it.
There we go. Preemptive. Yeah. A preemptive. We don't even know what it is.
No, I respect it. I will take that. That's officially a guess for the giveaway.
For sure. Okay, I'm going to go on this one. I'm going to go $99.99. I don't know why. I just feel like this is a
$99.99.
$99.99. Hit me with it.
All right, I'll hit you with it. Let me find something.
Steve Reich. No. Oh no, Dan. That's what I was a little worried about.
Shane made an appearance in that one.
There you go. I love that.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I was right that it was higher than everybody.
Yeah, you were close. You're close. Let's see. I think Mark maybe was closest in the chat, but that wasn't for the giveaway anyway. So
right.
Yeah. I love the comment, Dan. That's awesome. He does.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
He wasn't probably not a successful one. It looks like sort of slow moving over there.
I do have a bit of a reservoir tip, which is not really a sperm thing, but it's top. Okay. This is kind of a timely one, I would say. The Albany Colony Yankees.
All right. I never heard of that team.
Yeah.
Albany Colony. That's an interesting spelling of Colony too, isn't it? I mean,
yeah, it's a minor league team. They're around from like the 80s into the early 90s.
Okay.
Located in Colony, New York.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's probably the Colony Yankees then. I thought it was the Albany Colonies.
No. I think it's I don't know why they said it's,
yeah, interesting. Okay.
I'm assuming it's near Albany. That's what I would guess, but
yeah. Maybe they share the team a bit. Like sometimes all 2 cities.
I know I'm not a sperm.
Probably a pretty good one. Good time of year for it, obviously, or at least this year. I've never seen some of the minor league defunct stuff can go do really well, and especially the earlier stuff. This is not quite as early as some of that, but never seen it. Let's see. We have 37 for King Kyron X, 45 for Dan. Mark's in at 27. Christopher Nutter's in at 48. Real Life Perspective shows in at 59. I think it would be higher than them. Good guesses, though. I'm going to go $64.99. $64.99 on this one.
Let's see if he's a winner. Nailed it. No, did not nail it.
That's how I work out too.
Yeah.
An 80-year-old man hold spot for me.
Not as good, unfortunately.
Okay. All right. Surprising.
It's not bad though. I think it was up for 39 and I accepted 32 on it. So it's a little bit more.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah. So,
and by the way, guys, we're going to be. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying not the best one, but
yeah, that's all right. By the way, we're going to have a live with the Real Life Perspective show on our Rips and Brews YouTube channel coming up. I don't know if we're going to solidify the date, but we're going to have a live, our first live over there. We're going to do a rip, like a multi ripper rip and beer tasting. So, all right. So here we go, Andy, for the giveaway.
Yeah, Mark hit it. Mark with the good guess on that one.
Let me find
27. It. Mark is almost always right around the right area. All right, what do you got for me?
Okay. So this is up your alley. Very similar to your last item. This is for the giveaway, everyone.
Okay. Wow.
Really?
Back-to-back Yankees. Just so
back-to-back Yankees, like the back-to-back homers. We just heard about with Dan.
Oh, wow. Don't say that we're not kind of on the ball with things.
Yeah. But again, the giveaway, the 2 packs.
Yeah.
So they'll if you want us to rip them, we will, but I assume you probably want us to ship them to you. So whatever you guys want us to do. But that's for the giveaway. Person closest in the chat. You can go over. We're not playing the Price is Right rules here.
Ooh, 87.50. Okay, Christopher Nutter 129. We do have
we had Shane at 169.99. The pre-guessing. We had Christopher Nutter at 129.99.
What year is this one, by the way? Like the 60s?
Well, I'm not 100% sure. It's I wrote early 1960s. I could have probably done a little more diligence with it and figured out the roster and given an exact year. I think it's probably like 61, 62.
Okay.
Has Mantle Maris.
That's probably a nice little benefit. I'm sure you made note of that in the description.
Yeah, sure I did. Yeah.
Okay. Dan's in at 145.
Yep.
King's in at 187. Mark's in at 179.99.
Yep.
I think everybody knows this is a pretty good one compared to my Yankees one, but
photo pennant, of course. Photo pennants are always good. I mean, some are better than others.
Oh, Phil 5 Dimes coming in.
What's up, Phil 5 Dime? How's it going, man?
Welcome in. 229. I like that. Okay. So this also, this was intact when you had it too. Like you didn't have to like source a photo or anything for it, or it was.
Yeah, no, this is how I got it. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And I speaking of that, I do have a few pennants that don't have photos, and I have a couple photos from pennants that I'll never be able to complete. There's, that's a rarity to be able to complete them. But
Cardsmith, what do you know that what that is? He's a Cardsmith collector.
I'm a Cardsmith collector. Mine are 100% guesses.
So I think he's just saying he collects.
Probably should say it's a card collector, right?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if Cardsmith was a specific thing or something. But.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with it, but yeah, if it is, let us know, King.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Andy's a lot of the stuff that's a non-pennant, Andy's sort of guessing on too, or not really.
I'm starting to get a bit of an idea on some.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll jump in here now. I think everybody's pretty right. This is certainly a more expensive one than typical, especially the Maris Mantle. Mantle's always a big seller. I want to go in between. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that. That's greatness. That's greatness, respecting greatness right there.
For the king.
You son of a. Okay, I'm gonna go with 199.99. So I'm gonna be right at 200. So I'm gonna be in between Phil 5 Dime and Mark. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And so, Andy, watch the chat for guesses if there are any late guesses here.
Late guesses coming. I'll keep an eye out. But
about 4:15, I wake up, I brush my teeth, I scratch my balls. And you know what I do after that? I have a Captain and black coffee. Because you know what I am? I'm a savage.
Woohoo! That's a win, right, baby? That's a little hard to tell.
That was a win video. Yeah, that's a win video.
Oh, yeah, he nails it right on the dot, baby. That's a winner for the sperm.
Yeah. What's up, 3 Potato 4? Those are local friends of mine, Andy. How's it going?
Oh, nice. Welcome in.
I assume it's Stu. Yeah, we're guessing the sold price. That was for that Yankees pennant. But yeah, you have one more too, right?
Yeah, we can do one more or not. I'm the lucky one. I went right. I got into the egg. That's what I did.
Yeah, man, that hurt me that you nailed it right on. Maybe Maybe Dan was onto something. I don't think so, but maybe.
Yeah, thank you, Dan. You understand. You get it. You get it. So I think, is that Mark? Because
I got to do the math on that. Mark or the last guys, right?
it's
Phil 5 Dime. That you're better at math than me.
Phil 5. No, that's 29 versus 20. So yeah, no, Mark has that one.
Okay, right. That was probably not that hard of a math.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah.
All right.
Well, congrats, Mark.
Yeah, Mark.
He lands a strike. There we go. Steve, right?
Nice work.
Thank you.
All right. I was telling Stu, we were at the same award ceremony earlier. My wife was telling him about
oh boy, it's getting hot in here.
The whole. I didn't put this on but this was the full costume, the butt mask. It was an ass clown, the 49ers coach, the ass clown, Kyle Shanahan. So that's what the whole outfit was. But that was gonna be hard to talk on a podcast with. I'll save that for a future fun costume.
Yeah, King Mark knows his collectibles for sure. Sports memorabilia. He is definitely well-versed.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
Here we go. I'll throw one out for you real quick. We don't have to make this one fast, or we don't have to make it like a super long one.
Did I ever use that win video before? Because I have a lot of win videos, but we rarely win.
Yeah, it's true. Here we go. Number 1G Grove hydraulic cranes. It's the world leader in hydraulic cranes.
Huh.
They will make a pennant out of anything, honestly. Which is insane.
That is interesting. I've never seen an hydraulic crane advertising pennant before.
Could be a little bit harder to get.
It is, I will say that advertising pennants are great. Early ones.
I don't want to tip my hand too much, but they're
1910, 1920 advertising pennants are they're better than college pennants. They're strong. Now this is not 1910, 1920. This is
what gave that away.
What does it say? What's the stuff up top? 1G Grove. What is that?
Number 1, I think, world leader in hydraulic cranes, and it's Grove.
Oh, Grove is the company. Grove.
I think that's the way I read it.
Okay. Not getting much respect from a lot of the guesses over here. We had
Christopher Nutter's in for 145.
Yeah, he likes it. Christopher Nutter. Harry's in at 29.98. King is in at 23.88. Christopher Nutter 145. Mark 190.
For you. It's true. There's not a lot of crane collectors out there.
Yeah.
That are over the age of 6, I think. It's perfect for a 6-year-old that like playing with trucks and stuff.
Unless the shame of it is, it doesn't even have a city based in I don't know, Nantucket. Not that Nantucket would be making cranes and ferrying them off, but some city that could oh yeah, that's my hometown. I'm going to support my hometown. Doesn't even have that. I'm
trying to remember if I don't know if I did search where this company is from or anything like that. I don't think I did.
You left some money on the table, probably then.
Yeah. Well, time is money, so I didn't want to spend too much time.
I agree. I agree with that.
Let's see.
I'm going to go a little higher than some of the guesses, just because it's such an oddball thing, right?
Advertising. I put advertising was the big
Yeah, that takes up a chunk of your character space there. I'll go $28. $28 on this one. And the wins are all together in the segment section there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You're very funny. Let's see. I just got to find the thing. Which one do I want to do?
Man, I still go, 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 go.
I will say you're very close.
Hey.
50 cents away. No, I know your math is each time he thinks I'm trying to cheat him out of this thing. That's right, isn't it? Suddenly he's changing the.
See, I always do the opposite. I did 10% of 228 was 280, which is still a loser.
Yeah.
But yeah, you do the other way. So
very close, which is the correct way. Who do we have? King. Yeah, King. Well done. Well done.
There we go, King. Good job.
Harry is right around Harry too. Yeah, it was it's better than I thought, honestly. But
Yeah, no, the oddball stuff is good
Yeah.
for sure. I mean, it's like, again, you're gonna think who buys it, but again,
certainly
maybe
wasn't a lot of competition. Put that way.
maybe somebody worked for that company. That there's a little fond memories of
Yeah.
working on cranes.
Well, that's a good thing though. When 3 Potato 4 said it's a niche audience, it is.
Yeah,
But like
sure.
you can just leave it up there and just let it do its work. Honestly, that's kind of what we do on a lot of this stuff. We have, I mean, I know you have tons of stuff up there, but I have 700 pennants up there, and they sell a fair amount. I get a fair amount of sales per week, but
Yeah, is that what your store is right now?
yeah, somewhere around
Right.
there. All right, back to the
The draft
Wizards,
board.
right? I
Yeah,
think
let me get
I'm on the turn, right?
No,
Or you?
I'm on the
No,
turn.
you're on the turn. Okay.
So there's what we got so far. Take us through that list, the order of the draft so far, and I will figure out who I'm picking.
Okay, so you started off with Gandalf, strong. I went with Dumbledore from Harry Potter series. Then I went with Merlin, kind of from a as the classic, I would say. And then Keith went David Lopan from Big Trouble in Little China. Really annoyed by that pick because I was hoping I would get him late in the draft, but he did not stick around.
All right. I'm going to delve into the witch category,
Okay.
and I like my.
You like your witches like you like your what?
No, I like my witches attractive.
Okay.
I'm sticking with attractive witches, at least in this pick. I'm gonna. There's a couple I could go with. I'm gonna go with Samantha and Bewitched. Pretty attractive witch. We're going back in like some vintage television times.
You're talking about like the 60s, right? Basically.
Yeah.
50s. Okay.
She's an attractive witch. I don't think it's 50s. I don't think it's 60s. Maybe it's 50s.
Maybe
I don't
60s.
know.
Yeah.
He worked for NASA, and she was like I forget the relationship there. It was an interesting relationship, but
Yeah.
a good witch.
It's a good one. Okay. All right.
Was she on your list?
She was not.
Oh,
But yeah. I am also gonna go with a witch as well because I feel like there's less of them out there, less strong witches. I'm gonna go with kind of the big hitter. I feel like, and that's the Wicked Witch of the West.
yeah.
Not a huge, doesn't have a huge like on-screen presence, but
That's her
pretty
thing. Yeah, the nose wiggle. That's how she like cast her spells.
oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah,
true.
that's good. You gotta like that.
Um,
Like a nose wiggle.
she was Wicked Witch of the West. I feel like that's who everybody thinks of.
Yeah.
She's
That's
got
what
her
I'm
own
saying. It's
movie
more
now.
iconic.
Or not movie. I mean, I guess it was a musical. Now it's turned into a movie. Wicked.
You know her name? Not the
Uh,
Wicked Witch of the West. You know what her name is?
I don't know. No.
I think it's Elphaba.
Oh, okay.
Elphaba.
Yeah. Have you been into that a little bit? Or how do you know that?
No, I'm just
you
a knowledgeable
watch Wicked?
person, Andy.
I don't know about that.
I mean, I've seen the
Oh.
music. I've seen Wicked on Broadway a while back, but I don't know if
Oh, in the Broadway shows, I didn't know that.
yeah. Cultured person over here.
Yeah.
Man, what is going on?
You're cultured like yogurt. That's
Thank you.
Yeah, that's hobby box. So I mean, I would assume it has like autographs and stuff in there too. Maybe memorabilia from the would be kind of cool.
Huh. I wonder if I had. Yeah, that's awesome. Is it a new box, Sean? Yeah, Wicked is pretty good. I've seen a few Broadway.
Wicked is
Yeah.
pretty wicked. Is that
Beetlejuice was good up there.
Yeah. All right. Are we gonna go with a little stump?
Uh,
What do you?
go with, oh yeah, let's do the stomp. Yeah,
What was that little face for?
something in the chat threw me off.
Oh,
Let me. Where's the stump at? Here we go. Stump the strap. Crotch strap.
it's funny though, but that was your nickname in high school, wasn't it? Crotch strap.
That's just not my nickname. I wasn't expecting that.
All right.
All right, Andy, we'll talk about this. Talk about this. Give the premise here, Andy.
Okay, so Stump the Strap is basically it's a guessing game for Keith to try to see if he can figure out, usually it's a number anywhere from 10 or 5 in a category. So today we have like 2 or 3 that we could do. I want to do 2 at least. We don't have to do them back to back, or we could do them, or we could, whatever you want to do. But Halloween related, obviously. So the over under on this, I'm going to go with is 6, I think. And the question is,
before you say that, Andy, give me 1 second. And Sean, it threw me off when you said no vintage. I didn't know. So I didn't know there was like vintage hobby boxes. So they're wax packs. That's cool. So it's like,
oh, okay.
I'll have to check. I might even have one of them. That threw me off when I saw we I thought you meant no, they're not vintage, but you meant they are vintage. All right.
Gotcha.
All right, Andy, continue. Sorry.
Now you're throwing me off. All right. So in the honor of Halloween tomorrow, we're gonna have you choose or figure out if you can pick the top 10 most popular candies for Halloween.
All right. How many? The over under 6?
So I'm 6.5 is what I was.
Let me shut the comments off.
So we're talking, and this is 2024. I did look at. I think it should be.
Yeah, good. I think we're gonna go like Halloween costumes. That would have been hard. I wouldn't get any of them probably. But all right. Let me know when to start. Can I start?
Yeah. So I will say that these are pretty specific. Like you can't. For instance, you can't say like candy bar or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I figured.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just want to let you know.
Okay. All right.
All right.
I'll go Reese's peanut butter cups.
Reese's peanut butter cups is number 1.
Yeah, it is. It should be. Snickers.
Snickers is number 3.
I'll go Reese's Pieces.
Well done, John. Reese's Pieces is not on the list.
Oh, what the? It's ridiculous.
I mean, it's not just your favorite, buddy. Dan.
Now, one thing I don't know.
Dan knows his stuff.
I should clarify.
So does
M&Ms. Are there going to be separate M&Ms on there?
No, you can. I'll accept that.
Yeah, but I mean, if I'm going to I need to
you
get.
Don't have to. No, you don't have to specify.
Okay, so M&Ms.
M&Ms is number 2. I don't know how they specified that. Maybe they grouped them all together. I just said M&Ms.
Okay. Butterfinger.
Butterfinger is not on the list. By the way, Chad is killing it. So Chad has not missed yet, I don't think.
Butterfinger's not on the list? Oh, that's like
so
my favorite one. But I know it's not as popular.
Butterfingers is on like the 2022 list, but they're not on this list.
So I'm getting.
I'm sorry. I will give you regular M&Ms. M&Ms were 2. There is another M&Ms on the list.
Peanut M&Ms.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't see that. I forgot that.
That's what I was asking earlier.
No, you're right. You're right. I thought I didn't see that at first. Okay. So
what do I have now? 4 or 5?
1, 2, 3. We have 4.
4, and I missed 2.
And you missed 2.
So I have 4 shots to get 2.
You're running out of time.
All right.
There's okay. Christopher, unfortunately, that is not on the list, and neither is that, Mark. Amazingly.
Oof. I'm gonna go. It's got to be something sweet on there other than candy bars, right?
Okay. Like where you're going. It's a good thought process.
I have 2 that I'll say. This one, I'll go Starbursts.
Not on the list.
Skittles.
Skittles is on the list. Skittles is last on the list, but yeah. Okay. So you got.
I have 2 shots. 1. I need to get
1, 2.
I'm at 5,
4.
and I have 2 more spots.
Yeah, but you need to get 2 more. Yeah, right. You can't miss another one though.
Yeah. Oh no, I had to get 6, and I had 5.
You have 6.5, buddy.
Oh, that was the over under 6.5.
Yeah,
Ooh.
You should get this. Really, I mean, you should get it. Mark, that is incorrect. So said Christopher.
Man, it's getting tough because all right,
it's interesting. Yeah, that would not be on my list, Mark. I don't remember this one. I don't remember Christopher's.
I'll go. I'm not gonna be on there. Twix
is on the list.
Oh, good.
I'm
gonna go with a sleeper here. Sleeper with the last pick.
It's probably not a good idea to do that. Probably not a good idea. to do sleepers.
That's a hint. That's a hint.
Yeah.
Oh man, the last one's tough.
Correct, Christopher. Yes, nailed it.
Mm. All right, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go Swedish Fish.
No, it's not on the list.
Wood sleeper anyway.
That was pretty sleeper.
Yeah.
Mark said Apple.
I'm
No,
back
that was
over
on
to
the list.
that.
All
Back
right,
over.
so that's a. Let me just find something real quick here.
That is the dumbest thing that I've ever heard.
There you go, Dan. A little Dan for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got
Six.
Reese's number 1, M&M's is number 2, Snickers number 3, peanut M&M's number 4, Twix number 5, Kit Kat number 6.
Oh, how did I forget the Kit Kat? Yeah, it was good.
Hershey's milk chocolate. So I think it's like the chocolate bars.
Yeah,
I know, not my favorite, but Milky Way. You missed.
I was thinking Milky Way, Three Musketeers. They were like the same family.
Three Musketeers is bad, but Milky Way's meh. And the last one that you had there, I thought you might have gone down the path was Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, I was thinking that in the same vein as Swedish Fish. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well,
That was respectable.
Not bad.
Respectable.
Not bad. Do you want to go back to back, or do you want to do another?
You said the other one's like an audience kind of deal.
No, I got another, and that's another one. So I got 3 of them, sort of. Well, let's do this audience one while we're here. Okay, so here's the audience one. I want you to audience, please tell me what state you're from, and tell me what you think the most popular candy in your state is.
Ah, I like it.
Keith, you can go first. Let's go with Pennsylvania. What do you think the most popular in Pennsylvania is?
Well, it's like it's the home of Hershey's, right? And but Reese's is out there. I've actually bought some sports memorabilia from a Reese's ancestor heir. I'm gonna go peanut butter cups.
So, by the way, this is from 2022. I couldn't find any up to that.
Okay, I'll still go.
Pennsylvania, you are incorrect. It is M&M's is Pennsylvania's favorite. Apparently.
Okay, interesting.
Dan coming in with Indiana is Snickers. Dan, I'm sorry, but your city or your state's favorite is Reese's peanut butter cups. So
good state, good choice, Dan.
It's quality state though. They know their candy. It's good candy. I feel like that's the number 1. I didn't realize how popular it is, but yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. Okay, Mark's coming in, Massachusetts. Mark, unfortunately, Massachusetts is M&M's. Christopher Nutter coming in, Vermont. Vermont is Reese's peanut butter cups. Come on, guys, it's all in there. King, Texas coming in. Texas is. This is bizarre to me, and I don't know if this is accurate. But Texas, they listed Ferrero Rocher hazelnut chocolate. I don't know. Maybe it's wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Those are pretty good. I like those. My grandmother always had them.
Another one that they Hawaii was also that too. I feel like Hawaii was Ferrero Rocher. I thought it was bizarre.
Those are fancy. Sean was also Texas. Snickers.
Yeah.
We had Snickers and Reese's. That's
Nevada.
crazy.
Here's a couple of weird ones. Florida was Dum Dums. I don't know why.
That's terrible.
I know. This is
That
according
can't
to
be right.
Instacart sales data from 2022. So,
Okay.
By the way, I might pass out in this thing at some point. I'm feeling a little bit hot here.
Do I like peanut chews? I do, but I don't really eat chocolate. I can't really eat chocolate anymore, but I like a peanut chew.
What are some other interesting ones? Maryland and Maine both like Twizzlers the best, which I thought was a little weird. That was not on the list. But in California is Red Vines, which is basically Twizzlers, right?
Yeah, I mean
Very
those
similar.
are they're like the pull apart ones, right? Like I
And
like a
then-
Twizzler, but that wouldn't be a top of the list for anything.
The most bizarre of all, I think, is Virginia with candy corn. So it's like
Oh, I like candy corn. I know a lot of people hate it. We were talking about it somewhere else. Where was I? Oh, it was on Sean's live.
Yeah.
That we're talking about candy, and I'm all about the candy pumpkins. They're like much smoother, right?
I love me a cowtail. You know about those, right, Keith?
Yeah. The caramel cream,
caramel
kind of long
guys.
Yeah. That's very similar just to regular caramel creams. That's a strong candy too.
Yeah.
Underrated
For sure.
Yeah.
That's a bit from the 70s, I think. But all right.
Yeah.
There we go. We can revisit one more time if you want, but
we'll circle back. We'll circle back to it.
That is if I don't sweat through this. This thing's driving me nuts.
Well, it's like a sauna for you. It's a good workout over there.
It's not a workout. It's just me sweating.
It's sort of like people look at it as a workout, isn't it? Like sitting in a sauna. It's like good for you.
I guess I'm releasing toxins into the bowling pin. But all right, so we're going back. That's I'm up, right?
Yep, you're up.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna go back to the Wizards. I'm going to go one that's kind of a little newer, kind of cooler, I feel like. I'm going to go with Doctor Strange.
Is that newer?
Yeah, well,
I think it's an old character.
Sure, but he's newer. I'm saying he's like newer in the Marvel universe in terms of
movies
and stuff like
that. To be honest, I don't watch Marvel stuff, so I don't know much about Doctor Strange.
Okay. Yeah, he's a wizard though. God,
is he a wizard? Okay. All right.
Let me just. It's like you probably can't even see this. I'm gonna cut off a string.
All right.
So I guess you wouldn't have taken him, so I could have taken him later, but
he wasn't on my list at all.
Okay.
But as Bewitched, Samantha from Bewitched wasn't on yours.
That's true. All right, what do you got?
All right, I'm going back to staying with the witches.
Okay.
Staying with in the attractive witch variety.
Oh, jeez.
I'm going to go with the Hollowell sisters, but the one Hollowell sister, specifically Phoebe. You know who Phoebe was? Remember Phoebe, Andy?
I don't even know who are the Hollowell sisters.
That's Alyssa Milano in Charmed.
Oh my god!
So this is a strong witch. Here's like Alyssa Milano.
You had a mega crush on Alyssa Milano, right?
Oh, you're a big Melissa Milano fan.
That was like your favorite, like your growing up favorite.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah.
Who did you like? Who else did you like? You like the?
I don't even remember anymore, to be honest.
I feel like I can't remember who else you like. Okay, all right, it's interesting. Was not on my list.
No, it's crazy.
I didn't watch any of those.
I didn't watch. For some reason, I did watch that because I feel like that was on the heels of.
On the heels.
heels of like Felicity. I watched a ton of Felicity.
Oh, that's the girl that you liked. Yeah, Felicity.
No, not Felicity, but Amy Jo Johnson.
Right.
From Felicity. Yeah. Who's the Power Rangers? Which Sean will tell you which Power Ranger she is.
Pink.
I don't know which one.
Think, right?
Pink? Yeah, I think that sounds right. But yeah, I was a big Amy Jo Johnson.
She's crazy
fan.
now. I didn't know that. Yeah.
Who?
I know. Yeah. So wait, what was that from? What's that from? Bewitched? What's the
Charmed.
show?
Charmed.
And who else
Pretty
was
good
in
show.
it? It was
the girl from Beverly Hills 90210, Shannon Doherty.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Did she pass away recently?
I think she did. Yeah, a couple years ago.
Yeah. I know she was really sick. Okay.
Yeah, it was a pretty good show. Pretty good. That was like on the WB maybe or something like that.
Oh my god, that's pretty amazing. Your girl, Alyssa Milano.
Really? Wow. I gotta look into it more. That's a shame.
That's so sad.
Send me the link to the GoFundMe, Dan. I'll help out. I like to.
Yeah, you would.
All right.
I
Like I could have got that later too.
Yeah, you 100% could have. But okay, so what do we got?
Let's do this real fast.
Amy Jo Johnson. She's a good one.
Find of the week.
All right, Andy. Quick find of the week. Do you have a find over there?
I do not right now.
Okay. All right. No big deal. So I bought these. You can't even turn. I bought these on Dibdick.com. Dan was selling over there as well.
all right.
We're doing co-hosting with Kevin the Commonwealth Picker and Mike Deathpile Picker.
Very cool.
Definitely check out Dibdick.com. But I bought a group of cards over there, so I got a nice little 68 Topps Hank Aaron All-Star card.
Very cool.
A 61 Fleer. What is that? Jimmy Collins 61 Fleer. This one I'm keeping in the collection. 58 Topps Rocky Colavita. Very nice Rocky. And then this one, 59 Topps Willie Mays.
Oh, that's right. You just told me about that one, right? You were asking.
It does have some paper on the back. I'm going to see if I can get that off.
Yeah.
See if I can work some magic on it. But
very cool.
Anyway, I'll do you a solid. I know you're collecting Willie Mays. Do you have that card?
I do not have a 58. No, I have
59.
I have a 59. I think
That's 59. You have that?
this is a 59.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the 58 there. The Colavita is 58.
No, I have a 58 then.
Well, I'll hook you up. You're my good friend for 40 years. It's only double what I paid.
Yeah, nice try, buddy.
And then
Nice try.
And then I did find this too. I bought this a long time ago. Forgot I bought it. It was in an estate sale, but it's a little more piece of history here. It's a 1861 Confederate $10 bill.
That's cool.
Yeah. So they're actually, even though it's super cool, right? I mean,
They're not super expensive, right?
They're not
Isn't
super
there a lot of
expensive.
it? Yeah.
Yeah. They're not very valuable. I mean, this one's in rough shape. I put it up for $49.99 best offer, but still,
Yeah,
get
it's
a
very
piece
cool
of
to have a piece of
70-year-old history like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there we have it.
Hey,
That's my finds of the week.
welcome.
What's up, Bartermania? How's it going, man?
Yeah, that's cool. I do like some of the historical stuff, even though, I mean, I like a lot of those bullets and stuff from the, from
Civil War bullets. Yeah.
Civil War and stuff aren't.
I forget what they call them. That's the name. There was a name for them. Like there's one with the 3 little rings in them.
Yeah, I can't remember what they're called.
I
I
see
know
them
there's
all
like
the time,
round balls, and then there's a couple other things. I watch a guy on YouTube that does a lot of like, this is what you'd like to do, like metal detecting and stuff, and does a lot of like, what's the other thing he does is
like water diving, like he
does the
magnet fishing.
Magnet fishing, yeah. And
Yeah, I've magnet fished.
He's pulled up some big shells before us too. It's like a little dangerous, I think, but.
Oh wow. Yeah,
cool.
I pulled up like fishing hooks and a bunch of like just ground up metal. There was junk, but I do have a metal detector. I took my son and we found like a bottle cap and a quarter, I think. And that was exciting morning.
Winner.
Yeah. But I'm all about treasure hunting, whether it's flea markets. That's be cool content.
Yeah, you're the modern day Indiana Jones, really.
Yeah, I like that. All right, so back to the draft again. So the last round, Andy. Do you want to do another? We can do the stump. We'll end it with a stump, then we'll go to the honorary mentions.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so it went Doctor Strange, then Phoebe, right? So back to me.
You're up again.
All right. Well, why don't you give me a second? Rehash that.
Rehash. Phoebe Hallwell, which was a horrible pick by Keith. He picked last round. Samantha from Bewitched was another horrible pick that he had.
I don't like the recap so far, Andy.
Before that, David Lopan, his only good pick, really. Gandalf is kind of a chalk pick, so who cares about that? Whereas I crushed it, I feel like, with Dumbledore as a number 2 pick and Merlin. Come on, Merlin number 3 overall? That's incredible. Wicked Witch of the West, arguably the best witch, I think. And then Doctor Strange, which is kind of brings a cool Cumberbatch to the party. Ready?
Oh, that's who he is, Cumberbatch?
Yeah.
I like that's the coolest name in Hollywood. Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah.
I wish that was my name. All right. I'm still not quite ready, but I'm down to 2. Okay. Or 3, really. 3.
Okay. Well, then you're not down to much of anything.
I might take someone outside that list.
King says more hot witches needed.
What's that? I need more hot witches? Yeah, I can't find any more hot witches is my trouble. The rest of them are not that hot. Do I go with an unhot witch? Or do I go with a wizard? All right. I don't think I'm struggling here.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going chalk at the last pick. Taking chalk. If chalk is still available in the 5th round, you got to take chalk.
Okay.
I selected a wizard from this enterprise or this
Okay. Yeah.
We took a lame wizard, in my opinion. We go with the true wizard, the prime character in that film. We're going Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Or
Meh.
over.
Oh, Mark said Elvira. That's a good one. I don't know,
Yeah.
is she a witch or is she like?
I don't know if
kind
she's
of
a witch or not. She's got
Yeah.
cool hair, but I don't know if she's a witch. Maybe
She
she
had
is. I don't really know a ton about her.
She had some big orbs too, or whatever. Looking glasses. Oh, yeah. There's a couple left, I think, for the hot witches debate.
Yeah, I'm going
All
to debate
right.
Sean on that one. I know who he's talking about. I don't know if Andy knows those initials, but
Sarah Jessica Parker, you talking about? Is that-
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it's definitely not hot in that movie, but she's not bad, but not in that movie.
Yeah. Okay. I only got one witch. I'm going to stay with that. I'm okay with only having one witch. I'm going to go a little bit outside the box. I think I'm going to go with Mickey Mouse from Fantasia.
Oh man, that's terrible.
That's a great pick. I
That's
feel like to
terrible
end
pick.
it off. It's
That is terrible.
Yeah, you're terrible.
I hate that pick.
I hate you then. It's a great pick. Mickey Mouse? Come on. How do you not love him?
Yeah, I don't hate Mickey Mouse. Just, I mean, there's a
That
wizard.
Fantasia is amazing. It's a work of art.
Yeah.
But
That's true.
yeah, no.
I mean, it's all right. It's all right. It wasn't on my list. But Andy, since you can't pick it anymore, there was one more hot witch. I think you're a huge fan. You maybe are a huge fan of this actress, but she played a witch. And I think in a movie called Practical Magic, Sandra Bullock was in a witch.
I'm not a fan.
Were you a big Sandra Bullock fan?
I don't think so.
I think you were.
Sabrina Teenage Witch. That's a
Yeah.
little bit that's a little bit bordering. Sabrina Teenage Witch. If
Oh
you're
no,
doing hot witches,
he's not saying she's a hot witch. He's
I
just
know,
saying
I
she's a
know, I
witch.
know. I understand that.
Yeah. Well, she was
Craft
not a teenager.
witches.
Yeah.
Christopher, the Wizard of Oz is good, but I don't know. He was kind of like he wasn't really a wizard. Honestly,
That was who I was going between. Harry Potter, Wizard of Oz, and then a couple other people can do in the honorary mentions. But I was going to pick him not because he's a wizard, because he was a scam, right?
Yeah.
But to fool a whole society,
Yeah.
thinking you're this magical wizard, I think you deserve to be on the list. That was
Interesting. All right.
yeah, right. I mean, if you could create that kind of allure about yourself, and you're like a propaganda machine there.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right, not bad. We'll see what the people think. I don't know if I can redeem myself. We'll see. I mean, Harry Potter is it's a little chalky for me.
Well, Mickey Mouse is equally chalky.
No, it's not chalky. Nobody thinks that he's like a wizard, but he is in Fantasia. So
And the Wicked Witch of the West
what?
is ultimate chalk there. So we both have a fair amount of chalk.
All right. Okay, so we'll do a real quick final because you had requested this.
Did I?
Yeah. We're gonna do a final stump the strap. What are the top costumes? Thanks, King. I appreciate that, King.
Don't assume anything, Andy.
So these are kind of a wide. I'll let you pick something, and if it's in because these are pretty open categories, honestly, for some of these, and I'll let you know if you're closer. I'll give you credit for it. So let's say 4 is your over.
4 out of 10.
4.5 out of 10.
No, just go stay. Oh, okay. All right. I think I have no shot.
What? Come on.
All right. I'll go. This is Halloween costumes for kids.
Just I don't know. Yeah, I think it's mostly kids. Yeah.
Okay. Go Taylor Swift.
No, that is incorrect.
Come on. It's already a rough start.
Think much broader.
A witch.
Witch is on the list. There you go. Well done.
I was thinking all those girls dressing up as Taylor Swift. I think that's got to be No, I got Crocs on, King. Sorry, but this is a full suit. I mean, it's a full body. It's like a one suit. It's got
Well,
tassels.
so's mine.
It's got all these tassels. Yeah.
I look like a pregnant. Okay.
I think this thing is hard. I actually had my phone in my pocket and I forgot that I had it in there, and I didn't want to. I had to like pull my leg up over my pants to get my phone out.
This list is not great, I'll admit, because I did look at an up to date list, and it's not. You would have gotten none of them, of the popular.
Oh, so this is an older list.
Yeah. So think way more broad.
Oh, I got you. Okay. All right. Go skeleton.
Skeleton is not on the list, but it's close. Think about some more of that.
Zombie.
No.
How's it close to a skeleton? A ghost.
Yes. That's
Okay.
on the list. So that's 2
Okay.
you have so far.
Go 2 out of 2 for 2, or 2 out of 4. A clown.
Clown is not on the list.
How about just like a football player?
I'll give you that. So that was they had athlete. Put it that way. That was pretty rough. Pretty wide.
All right, so what am I at? 6 of them so far?
You have 3 out of 6, yeah. So I think you got a couple more guesses left.
Okay. This is hard. Damn. How about like a
Pumpkin's
doctor?
A good Dan nailed it. No, doctor. Nobody wants to be a doctor. Definitely nobody wants to be a vet.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, Dan. Yeah, you might be accurate on that. I don't really know when this is from.
On the vet front, Andy, I'll tell a story in a second.
Okay.
But man, a cat. People like to.
Yes, cat's on the list.
Yeah.
Well
Okay.
done.
So what do I have? I have 4. I need 1 more.
Yeah.
How many guesses?
I'll give you 2 more guesses.
A vampire.
Vampire's on the list, so you are a winner in that one.
All right. Here we go. Give me a winner. You know where the winner videos are?
All right, I'll find one.
Yeah, I'll play one.
No, I got it.
I think I got my swagger back. Oh.
There we go. You got my swagger back.
So number 1, this is the list. Number 1 was cat. Then I had pirate, ghost, vampire, cheerleader, athlete, superhero, which is pretty Star Wars character, police / firefighter, and then witch.
You didn't win, Shane. Unfortunately, you were close. You were like top 3 in the guesses there. You're close.
Yeah, because I was looking through and I was trying to find like costume, like whatever. So the top ones from this year are like the Shrunken Head Bob from Beetlejuice. Like you never would have gotten that. Ray Gun, like that was like the beatboxer, dancer.
I don't know anything about that. No.
Yeah, right. That's why I knew you wouldn't get that.
Yeah.
Catnap, which I don't know what that is. Dolores from Beetlejuice. Pomni from The Amazing Digital Circus. Like this is a bunch of like crazy ones.
Very specific things. Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought this was a little more open. So anyway, well, there you go.
On the vet front, Andy. So I told you about it. I'm not going to give details of this, but I'll tell you, I didn't tell you what I did though, but I had a heroic feat at work that people have been trying to, without giving any details, there was a loose animal that I ended up catching that other people, many had failed and tried.
Yeah, but you didn't find it. You just caught it.
Well, I'm not going to give the details of how I caught it, how I rescued it, but I got this animal. And Andy, but I am a humble hero. Would you agree? I'm a humble hero.
You're the least humble hero there is.
So anyway, I walked into work.
You're the anti-hero. You'll spout it from the rooftop, and you did. How heroic you are.
First of all, I showed you my find of the week last week that I had the t-shirt that I showed that I bought from Rod Picking and Punching on District. Dibbed it.
Yeah.
It was call a vet. These puppies were sick.
Yeah.
He was a Macho Man Savage. So I wore that t-shirt. Didn't even wear scrubs. Wore that t-shirt. Bump box on my shoulder playing Mariah Carey Hero.
Oh God.
When I walked into work. That's how I roll. Sometimes there's time for humble heroes. Other times you gotta embrace heroism, Andy.
I see. King, I don't know. It's tough to actually, I think, figure out the list too. Like I knew Keith would know none of the ones on the top list. So I think this is like an overall list of like many years. But I don't know.
Catnap is a person?
I think Catnap is probably a character from something, right?
Oh, okay. I had no idea.
Catnap
Chicken?
is. Yeah, I never heard of it.
I think it's catnip.
Catnap, I guess. Is
Okay.
the name. All right. So what else? We can go real quick. No, but I agree with you. The list was a little bit. That's why I didn't go first with that. It wasn't my favorite.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, your list, the list you gave me wasn't bad. Shane, so we drafted wizards and witches, and this was the draft board. So it went Gandalf, Dumbledore, Merlin, David Lopan, best pick in the draft from Big Trouble in Little China, Samantha from Bewitched, one of the hot witch selections, Wicked Witch of the West, ugly witch selection, Doctor Strange, Phoebe Hollowell, Alyssa Milano, hot witch selection from Charmed, Harry Potter, Mickey Mouse from Fantasia to end it off. So.
Hot mouse. No. Yeah. Okay. So let's go through. I only had like 12 or something total, really. I didn't have a huge list. But yeah.
And is my volume good? Because your volume seems sort of low on my end.
Oh, is it low?
Maybe it's all right. Maybe
I don't know.
Maybe you're okay.
I can talk closer. But so yeah, I have anybody we didn't pick. Sauron was one that we didn't pick.
Yep. Yeah, I was one of my last 3 or 4 that I was selecting from. A lot of people don't even think of him as a person, but he is it was a wizard kind of character.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Glinda, obviously.
Sanderson Sisters was mentioned from Hocus Pocus. That would have been on many people's lists.
Oh, okay, cool.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Yeah, Glinda, the Good Witch of the East. The only other one that I didn't have that was on the list that I'm surprised. I thought you may have taken this guy too. Jareth. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, I had David Bowie.
Okay. Yeah, from Labyrinth. Just because I know you're kind of you were a fan of those early 80s, Dark Crystal.
Oh, I love Dark Crystal. Movies. I wish there was a wizard in Dark Crystal. Maybe there was, but I don't think there was.
Damn, yeah. I'm telling you, Lopan. I thought Lopan was going to be. It's exactly what it is. Merlin from Sword in the Stone is who I picked. I get Merlin from across all bound. I feel like
Shane's right. You should select which Merlin.
Lopan was. I will say is a good pick. I thought for sure. I guess I didn't realize you were as big a fan as you were.
Oh, I love that was like you tried to get over on me in past drafts, and that was a beautiful moment for me that I thought you might pick him.
100%. I thought I was going to pick him 5 though.
Now you can't. You try to you play with fire there, and you lost.
Yeah.
Jareth. I had him. I told my wife I was going to select him.
Yeah.
Simply to make fun of her, because she pronounces labyrinth. So if you're watching Mrs. Flips, I didn't pick him.
This one's for you.
The movie Labyrinth. I love Pan's Labyrinth. Yeah, that's a trippy movie, man. I love it.
I don't remember that one offhand, but I
do remember it's like a little girl who I forget the whole premise, but she travels into the world. That was great synopsis there. Put that in there.
I mean, you paint a picture. I almost feel like I don't have to watch the movie with how good your description and you just have such you're such a visual storyteller that it's amazing. It's amazing.
Thank you.
So it's about this girl that goes off into the world and
it could be Wizard of Oz too.
You're winning some people over with your hot witch category.
Oh yeah. You got to get I'm glad I went that way. I was a spur of the moment trend that I went with the hot witches, but
I didn't even think the hot witch category, honestly, but yeah.
So this another witch. Well, let's see. All right. You have Hermione Granger. I'm not going to go. She was like a little kid in those movies. So I'm like, but
you can't have old Emma. You can't have Emma Stone now as
not Emma Stone. Witch. That was what?
Isn't it?
No, that's
who is that? I don't even know who it is.
Blanking on her name. Is it Kristen Stewart?
No, Hermione's Emma. I think. Who are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm thinking of the girl from.
You're thinking of the girl from the vampire movie, you idiot.
No, but I forget her name. That's not. What's her name?
Is that Emma? Isn't it?
Maybe you're right. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Let's see. Who's Hermione
You might be right.
actor? Emma Watson. Sorry, I was close.
Oh, I knew it wasn't what you were saying because that was the girl.
Well,
in,
but you were much closer with Kristen Stewart.
They look similar.
No, they don't. That's
Slightly.
ridiculous.
Anyway, that as a witch, you could have picked her.
See, Jafar, I saw that on a couple things. I didn't really know that he was a wizard, I guess. I just don't remember him being a wizard.
I don't really know who that is. Who's Jafar?
He's from Aladdin, I think, right?
Oh, yeah. I never really watched Aladdin.
Emma was, yeah.
Butchering some of that. Yeah, I think that was it. Though. Let me see my.
Yeah, I didn't have. This was not a huge list for me. So what do we next week?
Oh yeah, let's talk about next week.
We got we're doing best. Is it
super bad? Yeah, that's it. Emma Watson, Emma, whatever you said, is in super bad.
Oh, okay.
Emma, whatever you said.
Emma, whatever you said.
Yeah.
Was she also in Pan's Labyrinth when she was? I
don't know who the girl in Pan's Labyrinth, but it definitely wasn't her. Maybe it even was. I don't even know.
Okay, so next week we're doing Jackass stunts, right? Top 10 Jackass stunts. So
yeah,
hopefully we'll see. We're probably going to try to get some video of the stunts. I think
we do a couple. I mean, I think we'll be okay doing short clips. And I have several days off coming up here, so I'm going to be doing a lot of studying, a lot of rewatching some Jackass.
I see. I think I have some ones that I don't even know that like everybody else likes, but they're ones for me that kind of make me laugh hysterically. Oh. I don't know. I'm not going to tip my hand too much, but the stunts that I like are usually the grosser ones and less of like them getting injured and stuff.
Yeah, no, I agree. I have my top one ready to go already. Give me the number one overall pick. I'm ready to go. But yeah, the reason we're doing Jackass next week on Rips and Brews, our other channel, we're ripping a Jackass hobby box.
Yeah.
Which it's an expensive hobby box, and you can pull some autos out of there. So we're probably ripping that tomorrow, Andy, but we're pre-recording that we don't really discuss that yet, but that'll come out next Thursday. And and the podcast is coming out Wednesday. So we'll tease it again next week. And but we're making it a Jackass week because this should have been the Jackass week with your draft, Andy, to be honest. And my and some of my stuff that I've said tonight.
Yeah. Exactly.
And tying in with Kyle Shanahan as well.
Oh, did Mark want him opened, or I don't even know. Is he might not even be here actually. Is he?
Oh yeah, I forgot to ask. I mentioned it, but
yeah, absolutely. No, that's 100% correct.
Big Grandpa. Yeah, that's
that's not technically a Jackass though.
No, yeah, we're not gonna. That one wouldn't count. It's a great movie, but yeah, you could do the Jackass movies or the Jackass MTV show. Yeah, any of that, because they're all anything stunt based.
Yeah,
like that movie had a little bit of a plot, right?
I guess so. Yeah, I don't remember if I saw it, but I think I've seen pieces of it.
Well,
there were definitely some aspects of stunts in it, though. I will say.
Yeah, and well, that character was in the regular movies as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. All right. So
that wraps that up. So yeah, guys, definitely check out Rips and Brews. On that note, we hit our first banger. That video came out last night. If you watch it, it was a bit
underwhelmed at first. Maybe?
Yeah, because we didn't really know it was a banger. We had to do some quick research to figure out that. Whoa, what did we just hit? We haven't hit a case yet. That was our first real big card. I don't know how the offers are coming in over there, Andy, but it's a $800 card plus probably. So, but definitely check out Rips and Brews. That video dropped last night.
That's a cool video. I think it's fun because that's we actually had two decent cards in there. We had really one card would have paid for a box by itself, and then the absolute nuke that we hit. So I'm determined to make that a word or not.
It probably is a word. I just never.
We hit a monster.
So watch us make a fool of ourselves over there when we're like, oh, what the hell is that card? Oh, okay, that's good. Put it aside. And then we realized pretty quickly what it was.
And then I thought he was making fun. I thought he was just messing with me, which I would have done. But King, you gotta come back next week to see. But I will say that's a pretty classic one right there. The air
What's that?
horns on the golf
Oh
course.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, that'll be a fun draft. I'll definitely queue up some clips. We'll figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
What else? Yeah, then check out over on Rips and Brews. We have a short coming out every day on a pack rip.
Yeah, I know. It was a little bit weird.
Yeah. On that note, check out some of the other channels in the chat. We have Real Life Perspective Show is a great channel. He does pack ripping over there. Has lives on Friday night. I don't know, Shane. Do you have a live this Friday night? I know you mentioned you're free next week, but I don't know if you had a live this week that you're feel free to mention.
Yeah, if you like more non-sports ripping, Soda City Rips has a
Soda City
channel.
Flips is Shane right there. His picking channel, like flipping channel, his reselling channel. But he also has Soda City Rips.
Yeah,
Who's
I love that he opens
non-sport
stuff.
ripper over there. We did a collab with him on Rips and Brews where we ripped some pieces of the past.
Yeah.
And then going up the list, we have Dan and Demand has a YouTube channel as well, and the
Absolutely.
Reseller Leftover podcast. So a lot of great YouTubers in the chat. Christopher Nutter, I know, is a YouTuber. Maybe you are Q King. If you're a YouTuber, definitely mention your channel as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, that wraps it up, guys. We'll be back next week, 8 o'clock. I have a picking video come out every Saturday, 1 p.m. We have some of our card collecting videos that come out Mondays and Thursdays. So there'll be a lot more of that stuff coming up. So thanks everyone watching. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll
Not what.
that.
Try one more time.
You do it over there. You do it.
Thanks for everyone for watching. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, come on. Sign up correctly.
What? Thank you, everyone.
Better. That's very good. It's very, very good. Thanks, everyone.
Very thank you for showing up, and until next time.
Peace.
Out.